Hey guys, my name is Gayathri and I just quickly wanted to do a video where I could talk about poetry. Now, in my friend circle, I am known as a crazy poetry person. So I love writing poetry, I love reading them, I love performing them. As a public speaker, I feel like the one thing that has helped me learn to be expressive and natural and emotional on stage is poetry. Without it, I don't even know how well I'd be able to speak if it wasn't for the fact that I had so many beautiful poems to recite, so many emotions to put across. For me, poetry is this living, breathing thing that has lasted over the ages, that can express emotions so beautifully that even today we'd feel the same thing when we read it. So, naturally, when someone comes to me and asks, okay, where do I get started? What kind of poetry should I read? I'm not very sure of how to respond to it because honestly, it's a matter of exploration. Poems are so much more than what we've read in school. I feel like we're asked to read a lot of classic poetry and we're not really allowed to have our own interpretation of it. Sometimes when we're reading a poem, we might have our own understanding of it depending on the experiences we've had. The same poem can hold so many meanings for so many different people based on the experiences they've had. So when someone asks me to recommend poetry, I often ask them about the kind of things they like. So if you have a particular taste, the chances are there's a poem about it out there already. It could be a modern poem, it could be a poem from ages ago, it can be anything. But the moods that you're in, the things that you like, the emotions that you feel remain universal. It's part of the human experience, right? So poetry is mostly just exploration. When I started reading, I started off on all our textbooks and I thought, okay, I like this poem, so how can I find something that's similar? So one of the poems that I really enjoyed was The Highwayman by Alfred Noyes. So when I read that, I thought, okay, this is so fabulous. Where can I find more like this? That led me on a huge search to ballads. Then I started reading more Irish poems. Then I discovered poets like Seamus Heaney, who are beautifully expressive. They take all these myths and fairy tales and they weave them into beautiful ballads. So it's just a matter of exploration. Maybe you'll find one poem that you like. Maybe you'll find out that you like all the poems that that author has written. You might find that you like a particular type of poetry. Like within poems, there are so many different movements. There is the romantic movement, there is the imagist movement. All of these have certain attributes that are set to them. So maybe you like one particular movement and all the poems that come from them. It's completely up to us to decide what kind of poems we like. Going on YouTube, looking up spoken word poems, just simply flicking through and reading them. All of these are small things that help me love poetry the way I do. And I honestly really believe, just like when I say about books, there is a poem out there for everyone, right? It might not be the poems that you studied, but there is a poem out there that you're sure to love. Just like there is a book out there that you're sure to read at some point or the other. Here's the thing, if you guys could let me know about one poem that you've liked, I will try and tell you a poem that you might like or an author that you might like. Just drop the name of the poem and the author in the comments and I will try to find similar poems that you might like. Let me know what you guys think about this because if you're just starting on poetry or if you're already someone who really enjoys them, I'd love to be able to talk and discuss with you. So do let me know in the comments. Bye bye.